Hello there, welcome into the night school. My name is Michael Reza, and today we're going on a journey of high frequency energy through sound, through voice, through simply being. This expression of Michael, I will be bringing through messages from the divine and attempting to play the piano with the flow of spirit. We have no idea what's going to come through other than high frequency energies. I'm sorry, I'm probably fucking up this entire thing with the piano. If you're new here, my name is Michael Reza. I'm a psychic channel, metaphysics teacher, and musician of many lifetimes. But this current incarnation, I'm still in the process of awakening these abilities. And that's great because you guys are witnessing it. And hopefully this is a reminder to you that your soul has so many talents that you've developed through so many different lifetimes, and all you must do is just fuck around and find out, what your talents are. Go, play with things that your intuition is telling you to play with. That could be the drums, that could be the keyboard, that could be throwing cans at walls. I don't know, whatever it is, just follow your intuition, guys, because your talents are beyond your awareness. Your soul has been through so many lives, so many experiences, and as we go into this new age on earth, the most beautiful thing is happening. We are awakening to our multidimensional selves, and our multidimensional selves have all these talents, have all these different things that we've been waiting to express. And I know you listening to this feel it. I wouldn't be saying this if you listening to this would not resonate with this, because again, I'm a psychic channel. You have all these talents. You have all these things that have been bottled up since you were younger. And if you're anything like me, Michael, you've been kind of pushed down into this little box, this little confined area of identity, saying that, oh, this is how you are, this is what you need to do in order to be a human on this earth plane. But you know internally that this is a bunch of horse shit, and you are actually a fucking beast of a being, and you're here to do a lot more than simply confine yourself to some fucked up system that is now crumbling and falling away, so that we can experience the life that we incarnated on this earth to experience, this life of joy, this life of fucking around and just playing. Like, there's really nothing else we need to do besides play. And in our abundance, in our frequency of play, I just spoiled it, in the frequency of play, we find our inner abundance. Let's change up this a little bit. Let's do drum kit 100. Guys, don't heal too fast on me, okay? We're still in this transmission. I know some of you have already experienced massive transitions of consciousness and know that, we still got time on the clock before we really go into this next stage. I'm sorry, guys. I'm still trying to figure out why is this not working. No, I don't want the drums anymore. I guess we're sticking with the drums. Wait. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay, I know I'm resonating with the people who are also like little ants running around in their mind. I have a very, very calm mind. I have very few thoughts on my mind throughout the day because I've done a lot of work to be intentional about the way I think. However, that doesn't mean my mind doesn't move a million miles per hour. You see, when I was younger, I used to think, man, I think so much. I think so many thoughts. Like, no one thinks as much as I do. But then over time, I started realizing, holy shit, I think way too many thoughts. Like, what the fuck? I'm thinking about too many thoughts right now. And then I started becoming more intentional with the way I think, doing meditation, just being more conscious of what's moving in my mind by taking inventory of my thoughts. And if you're listening to this and you resonate, I'm about to bless you with a little activity for you to do to deal with a pesky mind filled with thoughts. So this is actually an activity that's within the 4-week meditation program that's linked below, and it's called catching thoughts. So our minds are continuously moving, thoughts are continuously passing through, And the only way to really catch a thought is to take it out of the water. Literally, think of a fish swimming in a fish tank, and that fish needs to be taken out of the water so it can suffocate and die. But not the actual fish, because we like the fish. The fish are nice. Our thoughts, our negative, annoying thoughts, they need to be taken out of the water so that they can suffocate and die. And they suffocate and die because you take them from this mental plane of existence, your mind, and you bring them into the physical. You look at them and you shine the light of your awareness on them, and you realize that they truly have no power. You can simply replace that thought at any moment, and you actually don't even need to choose to think that thought. You can simply allow it to pass in your awareness. So that's in the meditation program that's linked below. Check it out. But yeah, our thoughts are pesky, our minds are pesky, and if you're listening to this, you probably resonate with me because of how fast my thoughts are moving and how quickly we're moving with this thing, and, high frequencies such as this noise. I think that just unlocked my crown chakra. This one will definitely unlock your heart. Ready? Breathe into your heart. And feel your heart expand, glowing the color green. Yes, the color green. Man, this is a productive episode, isn't it? Yeah. I guess I simply need to just talk on here and be who I am, because ultimately in being who I am, I simply share the frequencies of joy, share the frequencies of play, just as you being who you are, you share the frequencies of joy, you share the frequency of play, and that's really all there is, That's really all there is. We're here to play, we're here to explore, we're here to be just channels of spontaneity and infinite creation. And the only way to actually be a channel of spontaneity and infinite creation is if you hone your mind on the frequencies of the one infinite creator, which is really impersonal love, joy, peace, and someone who has a deep understanding of the unity of all things. When you have those things all together combined, you are then basically given permission by God, the universe, to be all that you are and live a life of perfect harmony. You see, all force in our life, all effort in our life comes from being a false self. And we all know who our true self is. Listening to this, obviously you resonate that your true self is a fucking beast, a fucking animal that's ready to run around and do all kinds of random things, play, make music, do whatever the fuck you want to do. But we have this false self that we've been kind of given throughout our lives, through all the systems, through our parents, through all these things. And that false self is thriving when we don't do the things that we actually want to do. So play more, be in love, be in joy, be in peace, and know that every act of peace, every act of joy brings you closer to your true self, because you're acting through your true self anytime you do something that excites you. Guys, Earth is fun. Earth is not a place of suffering. Earth is so fun. We are here to have so much fun, and there's like a bunch of lies that we've grown up with that tell us that this place is not fun, that life is suffering. But life is only suffering because we are great beings of light that are densified into this physical form. That's the suffering of this experience. Everything else is nothing, and we have like our lessons and stuff. We have the tough experiences we go through with grief and all that, but ultimately those aren't even suffering, because when you really start to accelerate your spiritual journey, you realize that none of these things are truly out of alignment with just learning, with joy, with play. We're here on this earth to play, and playing sometimes is unfortunately, maybe someone passing away or you getting sick or a car accident or anything like that. Like, that's part of the play. It's not like these things are wanted whatsoever, and they're not fun things to deal with, but we're always evolving, we're always growing, and the frequency of play is the frequency of living. So remember that. You're here to enjoy all the time. You're here to play and have fun all the time, and that doesn't mean to negate the things that are, I said negate, I don't know if I said that correctly, but Your job isn't to ignore being sad or being in a negative mood. Your job is simply to realize that even being sad and even being in a negative mood is a joyful experience, because your higher self is so fucking excited that you are on Earth playing this game. So remember, the Earth is a fun place to be. The Earth is for play. The Earth is for being yourself. The Earth is for exploring all the many talents that your soul has cultivated and developed throughout all this time, all the many lives that you've lived. And this time specifically that we are in Earth is the time of expressing your gifts, is the time of harvesting all the things that you've harvested over all of your many lives and experiences. And so know that your mission right now, especially if you're listening to this right now and you're still in here, your mission is literally to learn how to play. Your mission is to be as joyful and have as much fun as possible in your frequency, because that is what you're here to do. You're here to have fun, you're here to play, and through playing you'll unlock abundance, you'll unlock all these different things that you desire. And like, one thing that I've noticed a lot is when you're following desires, you're living by force. You're living by this need to get something. But when you're following your intuition and you're following your excitement, your heart, then you accomplish all the things you desire, but you're not chasing your desires. They're not even on your mind, really. It's simply just, oh, what excites me? Oh, what excites me? And yeah, you might have goals. You might have things that you really want to do, things that you really want to accomplish, but they're all automatically accomplished through following your excitement. You no longer think of those things. And as you follow your excitement, you then realize, like, oh wait, this is actually moving me closer to this goal. Oh wow, my higher self actually knows a lot more than I do. So that's a little snippet in there. Follow your excitement, follow your joy, do the things that excite you, because those are the things that are actually leading you towards your desires. Chasing your desires is not leading you towards your desires, unless you want to go by force and work your ass off, which I don't know about you, but I'm tired of doing that. I'm tired of working super hard. I'm tired of chasing. And it wasn't until I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to follow my excitement and do the things that actually bring me joy and see where it leads me. I realized that by doing that, I'm following my intuition and I'm following my higher self, which my higher self knows all my goals, knows all my desires, because it is me. And my higher self knows the path so perfectly that human Michael has no fucking clue what left or right is in these higher dimensions. And so he just simply follows his excitement and joy and goes with the flow, and things just unfold exactly as they need to unfold, which is amazing. And I highly recommend it. Follow your excitement, follow your joy. If there's an art, if there's a passion that you want to pursue, do it right now. Literally, I would rather you pause this video and obviously come back later and like and subscribe. I would rather you pause this video and go find something think of something that you want to do and just go do it. Like, do the most basic thing, the minimum viable action to actually get that thing done. And it could be playing the keyboard. If you want to play the keyboard, then go to the Guitar Center or something and just play on the keyboards for a second. Don't do anything with it. You don't need to buy it unless you want to, unless you have your needs met in that moment, which means, yes, go buy it. But just fuck around with it. That could mean literally watching a YouTube of someone playing some scales on the keyboard. That could mean just using your fingers on the table in front of you to pretend you're playing the piano. Whatever it is, just do what excites you and follow it. And know that if you receive anything from this video, it is literally, bruh, go do what you want to do and have fun doing it and share it with the world. Because when you share it with the world gives you more things to express yourself from, right? The world gives you more ways to express yourself. That's it. The world gives you more ways to express yourself when you share the gifts that you have. Even if things are imperfect, that's the whole point. Post the imperfect stuff. Post the things that aren't, up to your standards, because those are the ways in which the universe can actually give you more. Think of yourself as like, I'm sorry, I keep clicking these keys. Think of yourself as like a waterfall continuously streaming out creative energy. And when you stop, when you block that flow by not releasing things, then the universe is like, hey, we're trying to give you more things, but first you got to release all this other stuff. And that other stuff might be, in your eyes, shitty creations. But the truth is, just release them anyway, because then you're opening up space for more creations to come through. And that's all that matters. The universe wants you to share. The universe wants you to bring your frequency into being. And it's not even just to like put your ego aside. It's not to show off a talent. It's not to like be famous or anything. It's literally because your frequency matters. If you're listening to this long, that means your frequency really matters, and it's here to help this earth. So release the things that you need to release. Be the person that you need to be, and just express yourself in all the ways that excite you. And know that me, Michael, have gone through this journey myself, and it's fucking uncomfortable at first to just be in joy, in play all the time, because everyone's like, why the fuck is this guy in play? Why the fuck is this guy always having fun and always being joyful, even when things seem to be bad around him? And over time, I was like, because I fucking am, you know, because I am joy. I am peace. I am love. I am God in expression. And knowing that I am God in expression, why wouldn't I be having fun? Why wouldn't I be doing things that fuel my infinite creative capacity, which is simply doing things that bring me joy? So do that, please. Please, for all of humanity, please, please have fun. Please do joy. Please be yourself. Please be all that you are, and know that you are supported by the universe. Simply by being who you are and following your excitement is such a magical gift we've been given here on this earth plane. So be who you are. And yeah, we're gonna end this one a little short. We're gonna grab the shaker, and we're gonna do a little meditation. So take this moment to just close your eyes and be in stillness and just listen to the shaker. This is a healing shaker, a shaker that carries frequencies of ancient beings, shamans, all coming through this little shaker. This is a very special shaker if you haven't noticed. So breathe. Listen to the rhythm of the shaker. And call upon your guides to assist in this meditation. This is the solar plexus healing right now. What you can do as you listen to this shaker is take your right hand and rub it on your solar plexus in clockwise circles. And ask your guides to use your hands as healing instruments for activating your solar plexus. Breathe into your solar plexus. And visualize the sun, the entire sun, traveling down as it comes down closer to you. You feel your crown opening up, and you breathe and receive the sun in the crown of your head. The sun travels past your third eye, to your throat, to your heart, and now the entire sun rests in your solar plexus. Listen to the shaker as you feel your solar plexus activating. Tell your guides to assist in this activation. Breathe into your solar plexus. Now allow that energy to flow into your sacral, into your root, ground down in your feet, And take 3 deep breaths. Turn your attention to the center of your forehead. Come back to yourself. Thank your guides. And thank you for listening to the Night School. If you'd like to support, check the link in the description. Thank you all. Love you.